Krishna Caitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam. We are on Canto 10. We are going to begin chapter 2 today. We heard this brief summary by Srila Prabhupada yesterday. Oh, and Ratna, you had something about Krishna and Sutapa?
Yes. Like how they become Devaki and Vasudeva.
Oh, well, they were Prishni and Sutapa, and they had done great austerities. And then the Lord appeared to them, and they said, "We want a son like you." And he said, "Well, there's nobody like me, so I will become your son." And he became their son in 3 lives. When they were Prishni Sutapa, he became Prishni Garbha. Then Kashyap and Aditi, he became Upendra, Lord Vamandev. Then now as Devki and Vasudev, he's come as Krishna. Krishna's going to tell them also that when he appears.
Also only because of like devotee, because they were...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because they love him so much. So he's coming again and again as their son.
Okay.
So we can see Krishna loves his devotees. He reciprocates with his devotees. Okay, so reading text 1 and 2. Shri Shukovacha
Shri Shukovacha
Pralamba Baka Chanura
Pralamba Pakacharura
Trinavarta Mahashane
Trinavarta Mahashane
Mushtik Ashita Dvivida
Mustik Avista Divida
Putana Keshi Denuke
Putana Keshi Luke
Anyascha Asur Bhupaler
Anyasya Chasu Ashur Bhupale
Bana Bhoma Dibiryutaha
Bana Bhanumati Yuta
Yadunam Kadanam Chakre
Yadunam Kadanam Chakre
Bali Magada Samshrayaha.
Bali Magadha Shamshayaha.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Sukadev Goswami said, under the protection of Magadraj, Jarasandh, the powerful Kamsa began persecuting the kings of the Yadu dynasty. In this, he had the cooperation of demons like Pralamba, Baka, Chanura, Trinavarta, Aghasur, Mushtika, Arshita, Vivida, Putana, Keshi, Dhenuka, Banasur, Narakasur, and many other demoniac kings on the surface of the earth. This verse supports the following statement given by the Lord in Bhagavad Gita 4.7-8. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijami aham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharat, and a predominant rise of a religion, at that time I descend myself to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion. I myself appear millennium after millennium. So Krishna, he says in Bhagavad Gita, why does he come? Why does he come?
Yeah, re-establish the principle of religion. And when the degradation, we can say like degradation of rule and regulation or devotional service.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
he he came to establish uh,
Mm-hmm.
it again.
That's right.
Mm.
And
to
had
protect
this
his devotees, right?
protect his
Mm.
devotees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, protect his devotees. Yeah,
And
and maintain
and highlight the
and
miscreants.
yeah, and highlight and
Yeah.
miscreants. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the Lord's purpose in maintaining this material world is to give everyone a chance to go back home, back to Godhead. But kings and political leaders unfortunately try to hinder the purpose of the Lord, and therefore the Lord appears either personally or with his plenary portions to set things right. So, why does Krishna create this material world? What is the purpose of this creation? Why are we here in this material world?
Because we have forgotten Krishna, and we think that we are the masters. We can, everything is happening. I mean, we want to enjoy like how Krishna is enjoying, and we forgotten that he is the proprietor of this whole world. And we think, I mean, because we want to lord over the material nature.
Yeah, and like Krishna really wants like everyone become the devotee and give chance to go back to Godhead, right?
Yeah, that's right, both
Mm.
of you. Yes, both of you.
Mm.
Because we've forgotten Krishna, we have gotten this, you know, we have become rebellious to Krishna. We are thinking we are Lord of the material nature. So then Krishna creates this material world to help us give up this wrongful desire and to go back home, back to Godhead. Because we may think, oh, well, the material world is here for me to stay forever, but actually not. Like the prison is created in a country so people get reformed, can change. We can, oh, what am I doing wrong? What do I have to do? And then once a person sobers down, he changes, then he says, okay, then no more need to stay in prison, can go and live in normal society. So similarly, that's why Krishna created this material world for us to correct our behavior. And then we can go back home, back to Godhead. It is therefore said, Garbham Sancharya Rohinyam Devakya Yogamayaya Tasya Kukshim Gata Krishno Dvitiyo Vibhude Sutaha. Krishna appeared in the womb of Devaki after transferring Baladev to the womb of Rohini by the power of Yogamaya. Yadubisa Vyarudhyata. The kings of the Yadu dynasty were all devotees, but there were many powerful demons such as Shalva who began to persecute them. At that time, Jarasandh, who was Kamsa's father-in-law, was extremely powerful, and therefore Kamsa took advantage of his protection and the help of the demons in persecuting the kings of the Yadu dynasty. The demons naturally appeared more powerful than the demigods, but ultimately, because of help received from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the demons were defeated and the demigods triumphant. So Kamsa, that's what he did. He put his father in jail, put his sister and Vasudeva in jail. Then he was kind of torturing all the other Yadu kings. And all this with the help of his father-in-law. Who was his father-in-law?
Jarasandh.
Jarasandh. Yeah. Jarasandh was the king of Magad.
Yeah,
Magad.
Magad or
Yeah, Magad.
Magad.
Yeah. And Kamsa took the help of all the demons also.
Mm.
So Lord Balaram, whose womb does he appear first?
Rohini. First
First.
in Devaki and
Mm,
transfer with the power of Maya to
yeah,
Rohini. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. First to Devaki. Okay. Te pidita nivivishu
Te pidita nivishu
Vishush
kuru panchalake kayan
Guru
Panchala
Panchalaki Kayan
Kekaya
shalvan vidarbhan nishadhan
Shalvan
Salvan
Vidarbhan
Vidarbhan
Shadam
Nishadhan
videhan koshalanapi.
Videhan
Videhan Koshala
Koshalapi
Api.
Persecuted by the demoniac kings, the Yadavas left their own kingdom and entered various others, like those of the Kurus, Panchalas, Kekayas, Shalvas, Vidarbhas, Nishadas, Videhas, and Koshalas. So Kamsa was troubling them so much that they had to leave their house. They had to leave their kingdoms and go and stay in other kingdoms. Eketam anurundhana
Eketam
Ekam
Anurandhana
Anuruddhanam
gyataya paryupasate.
Gyataya
Gyataya
Paryupasate
Parupashate
Hateshu Sachu Baleshu
Hateshu Shatshu Baleshu
Shu
Devakya Agrasenina
Devakya Agrasenina
Agrasenina
Saptamo Vaishnavam Dhama
Sapta
Saptamo Vaishnavam
Vaishnavam Dhamma
Dhamma
Yam Anantam Prachakshate
Yam
Yam
Anantam
Anantam
Prachakshate
Prakshate
Garbo Babhuva Devakya
Garbho Babuva Devakya
Garbhadevakya
Harsha Shoka Vivardhanaha.
Harsha Sukha
Harshashoka
Vivardhana.
Vivardhanaha.
Some of their relatives, however, began to follow Kamsa's principles and act in his service. After Kamsa, the son of Ugrasen, killed the six sons of Devaki, a plenary portion of Krishna entered her womb as her seventh child, arousing her pleasure and her lamentation. That plenary portion is celebrated by great sages as Ananta, who belongs to Krishna's second quadruple expansion. Some of the chief devotees, such as Akrur, stayed with Kamsa to satisfy him. This they did for various purposes. They all expected the Supreme Personality of Godhead to appear as the eighth child as soon as Devaki's other children were killed by Kamsa, and they were eagerly awaiting his appearance. By remaining in Kamsa's association, they would be able to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead take birth and display his childhood pastimes, and Akrur would later go to Vrindavan to bring Krishna and Balaram to Mathura. So here specifically it's mentioned by Akrur. So what happened is many of his relatives ran. They went away. They couldn't stay anymore. But some stayed back. And one of the persons who stayed back was Akrur because he knew Krishna's coming. He's a devotee of Krishna and he wanted to see Krishna. And there was service for him. He had to go and bring Krishna back to Mathura. So the six children killed by Kamsa had formerly been sons of Marichi, but because of having been cursed by her Brahmana, they were obliged to take birth as grandsons of Hiranyakashipu. Kamsa had taken birth as Kalanemi, and now he was obliged to kill his own sons. This was a mystery. Okay, so the six children of Kalanemi, the six children of Devaki were the six sons of Kalanemi. Before that, they were the sons of Marichi. It seems they were cursed by a Brahmana. I'm not sure of the pastime there. So we'll go on.
So, Hare Krishna. So, Marichi was a son of Hiranyakashipu.
No, that's Kalanemi.
Okalanemi was son of
Son of Yeah,
Hiranyakashipu.
yeah,
Oh, like
that,
Prahlad brother,
yeah, something like that.
something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay.
I don't know if the mother is the same.
Oh, but it is written like grandsons of Hiranyakashipu, and earlier it was written like Marichi
In another
sons
life,
in
other,
another life.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, before, before they became the son of Kalanemi, in the
Mm,
previous life, they were sons of Marichi.
mm, okay.
Mm. As soon as the sons of Devaki were killed, they would return to their original place. The devotees wanted to see this also. Generally speaking, no one kills his own nephews, but Kamsa was so cruel that he did so without hesitation. Ananta Sankarshan belongs to the second Chaturvyuha or quadruple expansion. This is the opinion of experienced commentators. So as we know that there is two times the Chaturvyuha comes. Um, so this was the second. And I'm seeing if I can find out of how did they become sons of Kalanemi. Because they were sons of Marichi, right?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
cursed.
Yeah, sons of
Uh,
Marichi, grandsons of Hiranyakashipu, and
Yeah,
sons of Kalnemi also.
yeah,
So is how it is related.
yeah,
And
exactly.
now it thus Devaki's son.
Yeah, so in their future lives, they're
Mm-hmm.
taking more and more lives. Um, one minute. No, but wait, maybe I'm asking the question not very correctly. Mm. Because we want to know how was Marichi's son, why did they become
Mm.
Kalanemi's son, right?
Yeah. And how they become, because Kalnemi is the son of Hiranyakashipu. So it understood like they are grandson of Hiranyakashipu. But
Mm-hmm.
Marichi and yeah, like
Mm,
Marichi and Devaki. But it is written na, they cursed by Brahmanas.
yeah, they were cursed. I can't find out what right now.
Okay, it's okay.
What
Okay.
was the curse? I can look it up later. Somehow right
Mm.
now I'm not able to find it.
So there is one question like we have reading so many stories and so many
Mm-hmm.
past like we can say that not Leela like uh, what we I don't know the exact word. So they all cursed by somebody's, and then they took birth for few years and they killed by Krishna, like they killed by Krishna, right? So is there something for with us also, like we have something like in human life also somebody have they cursed by some spiritual devotees and they came to the earth for few years in this Kali Yuga also. This is happening.
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question actually.
Like in every era, like we have seen like in Treta Yuga, Satyug and Dwapar Yuga, like they took birth in the earth by cursed by somebody like Brahmana or some devotees, and they took birth and they later they killed by Krishna and they
Hmm.
back to Godhead. And
Hmm.
again in second era they came with some other like the same person, because now you are reading Marichi's son and Hiranyakashipu's grandsons, and now Devki's sons. They all are same, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the eras are different.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking, like in Kali Yuga also, there is something like that.
Yeah, could be, of
Somebody have
course. Yeah, could be. Why not? Maybe.
could be.
Yeah, could be.
Um,
Somebody got cursed, and that's why somebody has to take a life again. Could be, why not? Who
Oh.
knows?
I think what Ratna's trying to say that even with us also it must be like that.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know. How are we to
To
know?
be direct, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like what my question is understood.
Like
I mean,
some of us, like not all maybe, but
but
some
how
of
do
us.
we know? How are we
That's
to
how do we
know?
know? That's the thing. We don't know.
The
We
best thing
don't.
is chant Hari Nam. All the curses will go away, even if there are.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's why in this age of Kali, we are given that chant Hare Krishna, so that whatever bad qualities that are there, they can be destroyed. And we can revive our love for Krishna and go back home. Just now we read that that is the purpose of creation.
Mm.
So where we are coming, how we are coming, we don't know what we have done. But now what to do? Now we have to
Mm.
take the medicine. Now we got the disease. सो बच्चा बीमार पड़ जाता है तो उसको
Mm.
मेडिसिन देना पड़ता है. बच्चा बोलेगा नहीं नहीं चाहिए मेडिसिन नहीं चाहिए
Mm.
पर लेना ही है तो ही क्योर होगा.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't know where we are coming from,
Yeah, we don't know.
but we can prepare where to go.
Mm.
I think we are still like very blessed. We are
Yeah.
think that we have
Yeah,
love that way for God, and we are trying.
yeah,
And we are chanting. We're trying. Yeah, at least
Yeah.
that thing is there. That yeah, God
yeah,
is there. God is with us. Krishna's with us.
yeah,
That's Sukriti, right? What do we call it? Sukriti?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Because see, so many people also like that we see, right? Not at all.
yeah,
So that way, I think
yeah.
we should
We
be
should be grateful to have the
grateful. Yes.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, and just not forget about what the past happened, why we are
Mm.
here. But yeah, now we have to try
Yeah,
to go on.
but somebody have written like in the sequence. So it means there is some very knowledgeable person or like demigods. They have mentioned these all like that, like
Sukadev
Marichi.
Goswami is speaking, no? This whole
Yeah.
Bhagavatam is being spoken by Sukadev Goswami.
So
But
he
see,
knew.
it's not everyone who's cursed. We heard of so many people, but not
Mm,
all of them were cursed. Now, few of them we have been hearing that they were cursed here and there, right?
mm,
But
mm,
majority of them were not,
mm.
isn't it? Like there's
Yeah.
so many people in Krishna's Leela.
Yeah.
Huh? Out of those so many, now we are hearing that six were cursed.
Mm, mm. But there is some relation, na? Like earlier also we read some stories. I forgot actually. So there also it mentioned like either the Kapila Muni,
Uh-huh.
the Sagars. Uh, so they also cursed. No, they came to the earth, and then it was plan of God to like
But they were
free.
not cursed. That's what. They were not cursed. That's a misconception to think that they were cursed by Lord Kapila. Lord Kapila is God. Why will he curse anybody?
He just opened his eyes, and they become like ash, right?
Yeah, but it was not due to his anger or anything. It's
Mm,
because of the
power.
offense. No,
Okay, power of.
it was not because anything that he did. It was
Mm,
because of the offense that they committed.
oh,
That's what we read earlier.
okay. Yeah, yeah. We
Because
read.
many
We
people
read.
think that, oh, it was Lord Kapila's anger or Yopan because
Mm,
he looked at them like that. No, it was nothing like that.
oh, yeah.
Well, but also we have to understand that, see, we are seeing in this story that, okay, if we offend somebody, then we get cursed. That's some lesson that we can take away from that there are consequences when we do something.
Hmm.
We cannot deny that.
Yeah, but in Kali Yuga, everyone curse to everybody. But
Oh, but in Kali Yuga, we are not so powerful to be able to, these are, they were
no, but
powerful people.
that's why I was asking. Like maybe some of us have that power. We don't know who is he or who is she. So that's why I was asked that question. Like, is something like that? Like when we like in neighborhood also, when they fight together, they say something like, I am going to give you this rap and you are going to be this, and in
Yeah, but then
very,
we don't know if they are powerful enough that their words will come true, or is it just they are being emotional, right?
yeah.
Because in earlier times, people had that power because they, if suppose you have 100,000, then
Mm,
you can give that 100,000 to somebody. But if you
mm,
don't have it and you just keep saying, I'll give you, then it's just
mm,
words,
mm,
right?
mm,
So similarly, before people did have that power,
mm,
and now we don't know, who
mm.
has that kind of power now.
Yeah, yeah, we don't know. We don't know who is that
Yeah,
power. Yeah.
yeah, barely anyone. Otherwise,
Mm,
if all of us would have been, I don't know.
mm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We can finish this.
Yeah. And then, you know, when, I mean, but you are a devotee of Krishna, so don't worry about that because,
Mm,
you know, Krishna protects his devotees,
mm. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So don't be anxious about, oh, are people cursing me or what? Because rather have that faith that Krishna is protecting me.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, because yeah, it's true. We may get this anxiety that, oh, are people cursing me? Look here, how people are cursing, being cursed, this, that. But rather have that faith in Krishna.
Krishna. Yeah.
Yeah, that Krishna is there with me. Krishna is there for me.
Mm. Yeah. But sometimes also we did some mistakes, right? Even we don't want, but we did. So,
Yeah,
or we do. In that time, we feel very fearful, like, oh, I have done this thing. So even I am doing chanting or praying, but maybe there will be some bad result for me, like that.
yeah,
होता है
yeah.
ना ऐसा?
Yeah, that is because we have done something.
हाँ,
Then we know, okay, we will have to suffer for it. But that's natural.
हाँ, that's natural. But
Yeah,
also somebody, no, like everybody say this, like if you chant, your all impurities and papas will vanished, right?
that's right. Yeah. But then
So
also, we cannot say, okay, I will continue to do bad things and I will
yeah,
never
yeah, not
change.
continue. Yeah, not continue.
Yeah.
Mm,
Provided then we stop, right?
yeah.
And
Mm,
then, yeah, of course, the holy name is so powerful, it can burn away all the sins.
mm.
Yes,
Yeah, because we are human being and we are not so pure soul.
that's,
So mistake, we did mistakes.
yes,
Even even chanting or doing prayers to Lord, but मतलब मेरे से तो होता है. मैं तो
yeah.
I
So,
do.
so when we understand that we have done some mistake, then we need to apologize for it.
Mm,
If we can physically apologize, that's the best. If not, then in mentally we apologize,
mm,
right?
yeah.
And then we try to learn from it and not repeat it again.
Yeah, that's why I ask, like, what about this curse in the Kali Yuga? क्योंकि डे टू डे ये होते ही रहता है.
Yeah, but then Kali, there's not many people who actually have that power.
Yeah.
So protect yourself by taking shelter of Krishna.
Mm.
And then other people we cannot stop. They will do whatever they have to do. But what we can do is we can take shelter of Krishna.
Mm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We can motivate or we can change ourselves, not others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the whole program, right? That we have
Mm.
to see where do I need to change, right?
Mm. Yeah.
We have to establish our relationship with Krishna.
Mm.
We can't be telling everyone, hey, you should love Krishna, you should love Krishna, and then we
Yeah. Yeah.
ourselves, we do something else. Doesn't work
Yes.
that way, right?
Yeah.
So charity begins at home.
Yeah. Charity begins at home, really.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right then. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila
Jai,
Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur
jai,
Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare
jai.